Hello, hello, and happy Sunday. I'm coming to you today through a video because this Sunday I'm really celebrating Mother's Day with Tim and Teddy, and I am in Miami. So we're away, we're out of town, and I want to have this special time with them. But I also wanted to share a message with you. So for today, the sun is still in Taurus, and so is Uranus. So we have that wonderful Earth energy. The moon and Mars are in Cancer right now, which is a water sign, along with Pisces, Neptune being in Pisces being a water sign. So we have that blending together, which really makes the feeling of home really fun and soothing, but active. Lots going on there. Venus and Mercury are in Gemini, and Mercury will be getting ready to go retrograde later on this month. And both Venus and Mercury are giving us that opportunity of communication. Wonderful communication to share. The beautiful communication of love and caring and support. It opens up to positive feelings of communication. Saturn is still in Aquarius, which also is in good aspect as an air sign to Gemini, which is also an air sign. So this is a wonderful Sunday. I wanted to come to you today with some information on your money with Uranus in Taurus in May. May, the ruler of is Taurus, and that's where Uranus has been for the last 3 years and will be here another 5. So let's see by each sun sign how that affects you. So for Aries, the new moon on the 11th, which was just this past week, makes this a brilliant day to come up with a new money-making scheme. And I know that you've already done that. And since the new moon, that energy lasts for a couple of weeks, you're still here in organizing and creative mode. So be aware that anything you choose will demand due diligence. You need to look at every single aspect of it. And that's in preparation for Mercury retrograde at the end of the month. But it offers you a positive opportunity for money making. If you're Taurus, the lunar eclipse on the 26th, okay, let me start that again. The lunar eclipse on the 26th could provoke financial overconfidence. And that is unbelievable for you because that's in Sagittarius. So that is a fire sign. And its influence will last for 14 days. So be sure and be careful with any large transactions. And actually an eclipse lasts about 6 months, not 2 weeks. The impact is there for that 2 weeks, that heavy impact, but it's actually a 6-month aspect because it is eclipse. And this is the first eclipse of eclipse season because we're moving into it, especially this summer. If you're Gemini, Mars remains in Cancer all this month, and that rules your second house of wealth and income and possessions and earnings. So this means it's a good idea to put your energy into those areas. Yes, look over your finances. Look over how you can bring in more money to you. Look over to also how the money's going out. That's really important as well. If you're Cancer, this month, if you have any money to spare, put it into a long-term investment or else spend it on travel or education. You'll be glad you did. Be careful of the long-term investments. Make sure you're working with reputable people in terms of that. Maybe you already have a financial planner, so what you're doing is really working out well. Go with reputable people. Go with people that can give you that help. Leo, cheer yourself up and splurge on plants or garden supplies. Leo's lucky plants include sunflowers, which I love because I'm a Leo, marigolds, bay, laurel, rosemary, rue, peppermint, and all vines. All vines. That's a lot of power in the vines. And and Leo is a fire sign, so it demands that power. Virgo, the 9th and the 10th are the best days. So we've already had those. So those, I know you took advantage of those to ask for a pay raise or additional benefits. And if you did not, you probably saw money coming to you and how that money worked for you and your own benefits. So I'm sure that really happened also. Don't take it personally if you're denied. It's simply a sign of the times. Be persistent. Don't give up. Keep moving along with what you're doing. Don't just take a no and then say that's it. You can have a lot of no's, even from the same person, before you move forward. If you have a plan or a proposal that you're presenting to someone, a higher up, or to a partner, make sure that you have all done your due diligence in getting the facts right. And if there is that initial no, go back, look at it, see how you can reframe it in the next presentation, but don't give up. Libra, when it comes to your long-term financial security, now is the time to pay attention to the details. And you'll notice through here, especially with communication, air signs, and Mercury going retrograde, we talk a lot about paying attention to details. Are you in the best plan? Do you have the best deal? Look carefully for what you can do to improve, to make it the best. Look at the details. Look at the fine print. How can you improve? How can you roll over something into something that's more lucrative? For Scorpio, the lunar eclipse on the 26th and the 14 days following isn't the best time to embark on a new job or business. You've got to settle in. You've got to let those energies settle down and shuffle into the place that they're supposed to be. Try to begin before that date or wait until August. So now is the time. With the 26th is 10 days away. So now is the time to plan that. Put that into place. If you're Sagittarius, money can be earned through anything to do with property this month, whether that's through your job or your personal endeavors. So add value to whatever that you have going for you. So maybe you have some investment property. Maybe you are looking at renting a room in your house as Airbnb. Whatever that happens to be, take a look at the full value and if this is something that's going to feel good for you to do this. Capricorn, use caution when bargaining for a pay raise or in any other financial matters. Your timing may be a little bit off now, and that's okay. You want to be at your tip-top, at your very best before you move forward. So if you can, it's better to wait until midsummer. And for some, and as mentioned before, for Scorpio, again, the same thing. So there might be a little bit of delay. So if you're feeling that delay, whatever sign you are, don't worry about it. It's supposed to come later. There's more eclipses coming in the summer. So for Aquarius, Jupiter arrives in the money angle of your chart on the 14th and stays for 10 weeks. Use this time to increase your earning power from your own efforts. So your own efforts, Aquarius, and of course you are an air sign, so it's going to be something creative and inventive and however you want to do that. But the money can come to you in your own plan and how you want to do this. Pisces, Mars rules the money angle of your chart, and for now it's still in your sister sign, a water sign of Cancer. So this is good news for money luck, as long as you don't push it too hard. In other words, allow, easy and relaxed. If the way the money is moving or how you are to receive it feels good, then just allow it to come. Don't push too hard, meaning sometimes we hit that brick wall and we're still trying to push through it, and it doesn't feel good to do that. So don't. Wait, it's going to come. It really is going to come. So in honor of today, because there is a lot going on, and this is about money, I want to draw a card for money for today, and it will be just a general card. Please keep in mind that the special for this month still is about Mother's Day love. Does it have to be on Mother's Day for you to develop that relationship and expand that relationship with your mom, whether she's here or she has passed on? Absolutely not. You can do that anytime. But because it's May and this is the time that we focus on that, this is a good time to take advantage of that. Also, if your mother is someone that would like to do this with you, this is the opportunity to do this reading with your mom or with your child, the two of you together, because it will bring out different areas that will just expand your relationship with that opened communication. So it's really a wonderful, and I'm feeling some people feeling a little fearful of this. Please don't be. There's nothing fearful to have in love. If you really love, you just want to make it better. You're not afraid of it. You just want to make it better. So the link for that is in the post, also above this video. Also, the online tarot gallery reading will be this coming Thursday at 7 o'clock. So I look forward to seeing you soon. So let me do the card. I've shuffled them already with this abundant energy because we're talking about money and Uranus. So let's divide this up. Okay. This card is the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is about being on a journey, and it's about our thoughts. This also relates to, and how this is feeling right now, is that we may still be a little bit involved in a lack consciousness or a lack mentality. This is the journey of moving towards abundance. This is Taurus. The sun is in Taurus. We had that new moon in Taurus on Tuesday, which is talking about how we see ourselves as abundant. It's not just having it in your hands, it's also the feeling. In order to attract it, it's about feeling the abundance. So whatever happens to be coming up for you that may be feeling uncomfortable, or you're moving into that space of lack mentality, think about what makes you feel abundant. It doesn't have to be money. It can be a person. When I go into sometimes those negative feelings of whatever, and I may feel a little fearful, especially like in the middle of the night, if I awaken in the middle of the night. Sometimes being in the darkness can bring that on. But I focus on my little Teddy. I see his face. I feel his arms around me. And I hear him saying, "I love you, Nana." And everything else washes away. What is your special place, person, thing, thought that helps you wash away those fearful, negative feelings to move into that space of abundance? My heart expands with the love of my little guy, and nothing can take that away. Nothing can diminish that. That's what makes it so special. So this card then is the Six of Swords, and it's just to remind us that it is a journey. We're not stuck in this place. It keeps changing and we keep moving, and it is about our thoughts because Swords is an air sign. So I will see you next month. We're going to do the full moon eclipse reading, and that's really going to be something special because that full moon eclipse is in Sagittarius, a fire sign. So it's exciting and wonderful, and I'm really looking forward to it. Again, have a wonderful Sunday. I'm off doing something with my boys, and I am overjoyed. And I hope that you feel the joy in my heart, and that only is expanded for you. Know that I love you all. Thank you so much for understanding why I'm not here in person. And remember, joy has your name on it. See you next Sunday.